Hey guys, it's Brian with PS4 Trophies, and we are doing the Battle Arena. This is Alpha, and we're doing the rescue mission here. Now, this is going to earn you a trophy if you score 500,000 points. So 500,000 points is what you need for the trophy. Now, I'm not going to talk throughout this whole entire thing. It's about 16 minutes or so long, but what I'm going to do is give you a whole bunch of points and tips to help you be able to successfully get this trophy. Now this is going to require you to save a bunch of hostages, and really kind of the key here is going to be to save them as quickly as you can and keep moving. Now you can only let 4 hostages die, and the 5th one is going to terminate the game, and you're going to have to start all the way from the beginning again. Now I'm going to tell you a bunch of different little tips here to get this, and really to get the 500,000 points, you're going to have to keep your multiplier up high as high as you can. It's going to go down if you don't hit anybody after a period of time. The multiplier is going to lower itself, so you want to make sure you try to keep that as high as you can, and also keep moving so you avoid getting killed, most importantly. Now you're going to want to make sure you have all of your skills, or not all of them because it's going to be impossible until you complete all of these, but most of them. So what I'd recommend you do is, before entering this and trying to get to the top of the leaderboards and get the trophies and everything, make sure you've done the single player campaign, the free roam section after you beat the game, and cleared out all the areas, did all the missions, and acquired all the lumen. Also make sure you've got all the challenges done in the free roam section as well. And then you're going to want to come into the arenas and then do kind of all of them. Get as many of the challenges as you can. Don't really worry about points or anything. Just go to the Alpha Arena, the Beta Arena, and Gamma Arena, and then do the survival and rescue challenges, and try to acquire as many of the skill points as possible. And then at that point, just apply them to your tree. You don't have to wait until you have all of them, but try to get as many as you can really before you attempt this. It'll make it much easier. Now in here, I got my multiplier up to 15 times. I don't actually do a very good job of keeping that up, so it probably took me a little longer to get this. I could have gotten the trophy sooner had I been a little bit more conscious of the multiplier. And at this point, I didn't actually have all my skills. I should have gone and done the other arenas and to try to build up my skill point tree first, but I didn't. So what we're doing here is just trying to keep moving, circling the arena, and save the hostages. As soon as the hostages pop up, I'm going to try to go and clear them and save them. You also get points, of course, for saving them, which will help. Now with fetch here, you also want to make sure you know where all of the neon points are at. Now there are pink dots on the map, so you can find them, but try to be familiar with where they're at. When you're low on health, you can go and charge some neon, and you'll instantly heal yourself, as well as giving you more homing missiles. Now the homing missiles are fantastic. They're very good, very useful in this mode, particularly when you get to the later rounds. Now also note you do have Singularity, which is your special ability, and you want to use that when you're in trouble. I don't really use it here early on. Probably should have done it more often. I probably would have completed this a little faster. That definitely would have helped. So at this point, I'm just running away, and you're going to be in this state quite often. This, I like to call it the gray state, where the screen kind of goes gray on you. Now in this mode, you don't have to worry about turrets around this map or anything like that. So I am using the focus shot quite a bit. It does help build up the Singularity quickly. It does put everything in slow motion as well. Gives you an opportunity to take out as many people as you can. So there's the Singularity. It will clear about 3/4 of the arena, half maybe. So I'm just trying to stay moving and clear out as many of these guys as possible. Now, when you have some of the upgrades, the melee finisher upgrades, which you build, by the way, by performing melee attacks on enemies. It's the triangle, the green triangle above the purple bar on the bottom left. You can see I have 3 currently available. But when you have that upgraded and you do a melee finisher, it'll create an explosion and wipe out other nearby enemies. It's also very good to use on some of the tougher enemies that you'll encounter later on in the waves. Then when you get close, you can just hit the triangle button to take them out. Now, also with the focus shot, when you get it upgraded high enough, you can actually, if you do a kill in the weak spot, it'll actually create a person who will fight for you. They'll actually change sides and fight for you. And they're indicated by green circles on your map. So as you see, I'm just kind of running around, trying to stay alive and waiting for the hostages to come. And you'll see as you get a higher multiplier, it is going to, your points will build much quicker. And then especially in later rounds, and there's going to be so many more enemies on the screen. So I really wish I could just sit here and tell you that there was an easy way to do it. You know, go hide up in a corner somewhere where the enemies can't get you. I imagine at some point someone will find an invincible spot. But at this time, there is no such thing, unfortunately. So I can't stress how important it is to just make sure you know where all the neon power upgrades are at. Because you're going to need to go, or not the power upgrades, but the neon drain spots. There comes a hostage here. You see it kind of on the map, the green circle.
Now you get a real test.
Now make sure you try to hit enemies again. You want to keep that multiplier up. It's dropped a few times for me. And if a hostage does get killed, it will lower your multiplier as well. It won't wipe it to 0, but it'll go down considerably. So just try to use all your powers, your homing missiles, your singularity when you have that available. And you should, with practice, this is going to take some practice, and it is definitely going to require you to have as many of your skill points as possible. But I'm going to let you guys go ahead and finish this out here, and I'm going to take off and start working on the next video, next arena video for you guys. So I want to thank you for watching. If you do find this video useful, make sure you hit the like button. I do appreciate it. It helps out me and the channel. And leave a comment, and of course, subscribe.
Here we go. You're coming along, Miss Walker. That's close. Heavy faster. I'll just turn up the heat. My lord. Am I going too easy on you? Let's face it. Looks like you need more opposition. I'll oblige. More. That's all you get. First point, Miss Walker. Not bad.